Juan.
Hi, this is Susan McCoy with the ASA Talent Scout, and we're interviewing today with Juan Crawford of Leak Properties. And Juan is a retired Air Force captain. He's a real estate broker. He's a doctoral student, father of two, married and devoted family man. Juan, welcome to ASA Network.
Hey, thank you very much, Susan. Thank you very much.
Juan, could you tell us a little bit about how you got started and what you're doing?
Being a retired United States Air Force captain is actually what attracted me over this side of real estate. Because I was used to working with the federal government. I knew how they were working, and I thought that this was going to be a really good fit.
Great. Okay. Well, what are you working on now? Are you still working in the same area?
Yes, we actually have the HUD contract, which means that we got a lot of work. So the HUD, we are one of the listing brokers for HUD in Houston area, and we're just listing all of the HUD foreclosures.
Wow, so that means you probably are pretty busy.
I'm
All right.
extremely busy.
Okay, well,
But God is good, so I'm gonna be able to take care of everything. I'm positive that God would have never put this stuff in my lap if He did not provide a way for me to take care of the stuff He put in my lap.
all right. That was the answer to the next question. I was going to ask you, what words of wisdom have brought you to where you are today, and what's keeping you going?
Okay, just understanding that you are responsible for your success and you're responsible for your failure as well. And that's just something that's followed me, through my entire military career and probably even before. How I can do things, I can accomplish all things through Christ who's in me. And that's just something that I really believe, and regardless of whether I trick myself into believing it or not, it's definitely something that I believe. And when I look at a new project, I ask God for favor in walking with that project and just doing it diligently, and understanding that that's really, when I say that, I work for God, because all of the things that come into my life are things that He brought, and those are things that I need to really do a good job with, because I know who I work for.
Oh, that is fantastic. Do you have any famous last words for to share with our ASA Network members?
Okay, well, just to continue to try and diligently work at things. And when I say try and diligently work at them, I was giving a speech to some kids, some grade school kids, and the one question I asked them was, and I was being a little bit facetious, but I said, how long did it take you to walk? And we got all kind of answers. But what if your parents, after you had fallen 2 or 3 times, said, you know what, baby, you never have to walk again. I'm going to carry you everywhere. And your parents be carrying you right now. No, we're going to walk until you are going to fall, and you fall again, and then fall again, and then fall again until you figure this walking thing out. So that's how I have kind of looked at life, to say that you are not always going to succeed, and you are going to fall. But when you fall, pick yourself up. Just because you fall does not mean that we need to stop. And a real good book that I read was John Maxwell's Fear of Failure. And that myself, I'm talking about me and that mouse in my pocket, we can't be afraid of failure. And we have to understand and be able to embrace that failure, to learn from that failure, to be able to make better decisions in the future.
Wow, incredible. Thank you for your inspiring words, and to remember that it's about just keeping on, keeping on. I want to thank you very much for your time with the ASA Network interview, and we'll be getting back to you with details where you can check out this interview for yourself. And
all right.
Thank
well,
you
it was
again.
my pleasure. It was my pleasure speaking to you, and anything that I can do to help Susan McCoy out, I definitely will stand ready to do that.
Well, again, thank you very much.
Okay.
And thank you for sharing with our network members.
Oh, absolutely. You guys have a blessed day.